Is this the way that you sing into the microphone? Probably not. Suncity is the newest and latest music project released by Khalid. Khalid's actually a very young talent in the music industry right now, like really young. Not like teenager young, but younger than I anticipated him to actually be. And I just remember being impressed with the type of music that he was releasing. His voice kind of demands a very specific type of genre or very specific type of direction musically. And I can enjoy it. I can enjoy it for a long time. Whatever it is that he adds to his own songs or as a feature artist, he does bring something valuable to the table or to each song, track, etc., etc. So I have enjoyed him. I know a lot of other people are like loving him, and I can say I love his talent. I have not yet crossed over into that super fan range yet, but I do respect what he's been able to accomplish and kind of where he's at. And I also do respect that exact thing that I mentioned earlier, the exact kind of realm that he's kind of put himself in, or just that his vocal and musical talent kind of requires or is able to put itself in. So this is actually only 7 tracks long. I think it's supposed to be an EP, but it's kind of more like a mini album, and there's a lot in here that's worth taking a look at. The thing I'm most impressed by is the production. I do like what he can do vocally. However, getting deeper into the album and listening to it over again, I felt like his voice was almost meshing and reaching just barely the borderline of where mumble rap is. Now, although he is not actually doing anything of himself, anything mumble rap oriented, some of the singing is so low, or the words are just muffled in such a way that it almost sounds like it could border on that. And it's okay if it does. I just want to be able to try and make sense of it, because when I was trying to read the lyrics and then listen to some of the songs again, I was trying to think to myself, I don't know if I could have understood that. And it's not like you need words to make really beautiful music. There's a lot of chants and a lot of choruses that are doing just that. Not too many lyrics needed in all music projects, but which are you trying to use? Which are you trying to depict? This is kind of a weird review because I liked a lot in this album, and I was also confused by a lot in this album. So I don't really have necessarily a song that I want to particularly highlight. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that I'm not really a huge fan of interludes, and he has one, maybe two, if maybe one of them can, another one could be considered that, I'm not really sure. But yeah, definitely one in there, and that, I don't know. Most modern interludes I find don't really add much to the album musically, or if it's just supposed to be an experience, or bringing the whole album full circle in some way, I don't really get that. Nope, don't get that at all. So although I don't have one particular song to emphasize, I do recommend checking it out in the regard that I want to see what is it that everyone else is experiencing, because I found plenty of musical things in there, and I found plenty of things where I was like, I kind of wish I had gotten a little bit more. I wasn't musically disappointed, but I'm not sure if I was satisfied song per song per song, going back to back to back. So I'll want to listen to these songs again, but I'm very curious what everyone else thinks. At the same time, I did collect my thoughts together, and I do have a rating for it. So after having listened and reviewed this album, with production of 89%, creativity 75%, expression and lyrics 71%, I'm going to give this album a good. I'm just waiting to see what is it that I can feel with more projects that he will bring in the future, because I do like what he has. I'm not fawning over him. I know a lot of people who do, and that's fine. I'm just waiting to hear the song that will make me a strong Khalid fan. So we'll see when that day comes, because I don't feel like it won't, because he's super young, like I said before, and he's got plenty of time to make his future brighter than ever. So I think he'll pull that off. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, remember to do all those social media things on there. Like, comment, subscribe, and even hit that bell thing on the YouTube platform, so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time. The guy who mentioned him to me said he was the best artist he'd ever heard, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But it felt like he had no musical taste beyond that. So that's kind of a weird introductory. But I really do want to see what else this guy can bring.